What's going on, folks? How's it going? Hey, this is Coach Ben coming at you. Waiting for everything to log up. What's happening? What's happening? How's everyone doing? Let's record here. Awesome, awesome. Going on, folks. Welcome, 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 welcome. So happy that you guys are taking a few minutes out of your time to hear me, Coach Ben. I got some information I want to share with you guys. I am so very passionate about finances and helping individuals. If you're looking at my YouTube page or channel, I was corrected the other day. You got Facebook pages, you got YouTube channels. Uh, I definitely, as it says, death and taxes. We're going to be talking about taxes right now, guys. We're going to be talking about money and being in position. There's so much chaos going on around us right this at this moment. What is today? The 30th, January 30th, 2025. And man, we have to stay on our square. We got to stay on our post. We got to make sure that we don't get caught up in the distractions. I need you to understand this. It's going to be a very chaotic and it's going to be, I mean, for the next few years, it's just going to be crazy. I predict that. It is what it is. I mean, the president of the United States, he operates in chaos. I read all of his books, and I'm not knocking anybody. This is not a political video, although I like speaking on politics. But right now, it's time to get serious. What are you going to do about it? Are you going to be a victim or a victor? So here's my point. If you read The Art of War or any of his books, you'll learn that he operates in chaos. He causes distractions and things of that nature so that behind the scene, things are taking place and that you don't see. You're focusing over here, squirrel. But right now, as a business owner, a coach, mentor, and financial professional in the insurance space, I want to have a conversation with you right now to make sure that you put yourself in a position to win. Right now, today, I pulled up some numbers. Let me pull it up. And I have some of them already memorized. Right now, today, America's debt is over. Let me pull it up. I like to deal with actual facts. $36.22 trillion in debt. That's our debt, our national debt. Our student loan debt is $1.7 trillion as of today. Mortgages, $12.25 trillion in debt. Car loans. And these are things that everyone has to take advantage of and utilize. $1.6 trillion in debt. Most people are behind on many of the things I just spoke of. And here's the question I need to ask you. How does America earn or create income? Put it in the comments. How does America make money? How does America? I know the answer. I'm going to read it to you from Google. How does America earn income? But let's see what Google says. United States often earns referred income from taxes. The U.S. government collects taxes from its, including income tax, payroll taxes. These taxes are used to fund public goods and services, foreign trades, interest and dividends, and government revenue. Taxes. Let's talk about taxes. I want you to answer a question. Do you want to get taxed on the seed or do you want to get taxed on the harvest? I'm talking to you as a client looking to get insurance, looking to invest or put your money, because insurance is not an investment. It's a vehicle, it's a tool. It's a great place to store your money. People don't understand that, but I'm here to teach it. Rich people store their money in insurance policies, not term. We're talking about well-structured cash flow, well-structured whole life policies. Wealthy people, knowledgeable people store their money inside of well-structured insurance policies. And I want to show you how to do that by setting up appointments and doing that. Go to seven pillars of wealth, and we'll make sure we get you set up with that. But do you want to get taxed on the seed or the harvest? So what I'm saying is you have a pack of corn seeds. It's a little pack. There's a few seeds in there, and it costs you $1, $2, $4 to purchase. Do you want to get taxed on that? Or do you want to get taxed where you plant the seeds in the ground, your savings, and it grows, and then get taxed on a larger amount when taxes are higher? Do you not agree that taxes are going to go up? $39 trillion in debt for this country, wars, rumors of wars, Social Security is hemorrhaging. A lot of these things are hurting. Social structures are hurting right now. I don't care what Dodge or Doge is doing. Taxes are going to go up. Do you want to get taxed on? And right now, really, taxes are the lowest it's been according to history. Do you want to get taxed on now money, the seed, or you want to sit and defer it and wait until it grows into thousands and millions of dollars and then get taxed? Talking about is people putting their money into tax deferred vehicles like 401ks, 403bs, things of that nature. And when I don't have anything totally against it. It wasn't designed to be a retirement program. It's 401k is a tax code, first and foremost. Okay. And here's the deal. You're putting your money into a 401k, 403b, whatever it may be, and you're saying, I'm going to let my money sit here and grow, and I'm not going to pay any taxes on this until it grows, I get older, and now you're 60, 65, and once you're 67, they force you to take that money out. So now your taxes could be even higher. If you have an emergency situation, I tell people when you put your money in 401k, you're locking up your money because you want your money to always be liquid. So now when you put your money into a 401k, when you have an emergency or an opportunity, now you go to your savings, which is in your 401k, and guess what? You don't have free access. You're going to get penalized, astronomical penalty to access your money, and you're going to get taxed. So most people don't touch it, and when they touch it because they're in dire straits, they take a haircut. I've had people do it, and man, it was painful. Thousands and thousands of dollars gone. So here's what I encourage people to do, because one thing that is certain is death and taxes. You're going to die and you're going to get taxed. Understand this. It's nothing wrong with being taxed, but it's something very wrong with being overtaxed, paying too much on your taxes. So what I want to encourage you to do is get with me or one of my teammates in our company, First Gen Insurance Group, where we show you how to redirect your savings. If you're a saver, this conversation, and I should have said that in the beginning, is for the savers. You're putting away 300, 400, 1,000, $2,000 a month. You're trying to figure out, you just left a job and you can move your 401k and you want to put it somewhere. Instead of putting it back into another 401k, let us show you how to put it into a program, a plan that the wealthy have been leveraging for decades, where you put it into a well structured, cash flowing whole life policy. We show you how to do that, where it's liquid, it grows tax free, you can access it whenever you want without having to be penalized. If you want to buy a mortgage, use it for investments, pay for a wedding, pay for college, you could pull that money from there, and your money that you put in there is still growing uninterrupted. You pay it back on your terms. If you don't pay it back, they take it out on your death benefit. We encourage you to pay it back. It's your bank. And structure it and show you how to set it up where once it's all set up, when you get to a certain age, you don't have to pay into it anymore. And it starts to pay you whatever dollars we structure it for, a guaranteed retirement income. And when you pass away, die, you'll leave a legacy, an inheritance, a death benefit for your loved ones where they could take that policy, that enhancement, that next generation growth and build upon that. That's how you build generational wealth. That's how you begin the cycle, ladies and gentlemen. You're buying wealth while building wealth, is what I call it. And it's powerful. So you want to definitely get back with me, man. Call me 800-430-9201 or go to Seven Pillars of Wealth. Go to Seven Pillars of Wealth. Let me make sure I'm giving you the right site. I have a few sites. Let me make sure. Let me make sure. I would hate for you to go to the wrong location. Yes, sevenpillarsofwealth.com and learn more about the information, the seven pillars of wealth, and find out and set up an appointment. Let's schedule an appointment where we can go and look at your situation, see if you have enough insurance, see what your retirement is, and see how we can help you. Guys, this is absolutely imperative. This is important. Go to Seven Pillars of Wealth, look at the information. Let's get this thing going. Because listen, now is the time to really get things on point when it comes to our finances. So, with that being said, man, I truly appreciate all of you. Like and share this information. Let's schedule a time where we can have a needs analysis. Go to Seven Pillars of Wealth so we can talk about how we can reallocate your money that's going into a 401k, locking it up in prison, 403b, whichever way you're putting it. And let's restructure some things so that you can be in a better position. Your money's not dipping and going. I had someone say, man, my money's making some serious money. I've been putting my money in a 401k and it's doing very good. Okay. But it might be doing good, but then all of a sudden a war or China come out with a software and the stock market crashes. Guess what? Your 401k dips, and next week you're retiring, and now your money's gone. My money's doing well. I put money in my 401k. I'm doing very good. Great, great. But when it's time to pull it out, you're going to be taxed. And you're going to be taxed at a position where you have the lowest amount of income being earned, 65, 70, whatever your retirement is. You're not going to be making as much money as you're making now. So whatever you see in your 401k, you better cut that in half. So if you got a half a million in your 401k, you really only have 250,000. So here's my question. How long can you live off of 250,000? Not long. Not long if it's not liquid, not long. We're going to show you how to get this thing flowing, compounding, and you have money flowing in. It's pretty awesome. So with that being said, man, listen, I look forward to having conversations with you. Get back with me. Let me show you how to structure yourself, man. Put yourself where you're rerouting your money, your savings. You're just doing one thing. You're just changing one thing. You're instead of putting your savings into a bank that does nothing, or putting it into a 401k that locks it up, we're going to show you how to put it into your bank and put you in a position where you're growing it. By doing that, man, there's so many benefits, and I'm trying to keep this short, but by put your money is no longer being tracked, it's private. When you're sued, God forbid you get sued, but we live in a very litigious society. They can't access that because it's inside of an insurance policy. And again, we can show you also how to put that into a trust. Our team will put a trust where you can, man, we got it all ready for you. You could put it, we'll talk about that in another conversation in terms of setting up and establishing your complex trust where you're putting your monies into trust where eventually you are owning nothing but controlling everything, which is reducing your taxes even more. Guys, this thing is amazing. Once you understand the game, and it's all a money game, and it's been out here for a long time, but we simply didn't have access. I'm excited about sharing the information now. And once you get the information, it's up to you to take advantage of it. And I'm in the business of helping people. I'm passionate about helping individuals be in a better position. So man, let's converse, let's talk. No obligations. It doesn't hurt you to set up a needs analysis. Let's have a conversation in more detail. And I'll be adding more content and information on these platforms that you're receiving this. I think I'll put this video on TikTok. It might be too long for TikTok. I'm not sure. I'm not a social media person, but I realize that everybody I need to communicate is on social media. So I'm going to talk. Thank you very much, guys.